Hi, I'm Dr. Betsy Brevitz, veterinarian and author of the Complete Healthy Dog Handbook. One of the most common questions I'm asked is, what's the best food to feed my dog? Let's go over some things that you can look for when you're choosing a food at the grocery store or pet store. When choosing a food for your dog, you need to read the ingredient list. This is the only way you can know for sure if what you think you're feeding your dog is what you're really feeding your dog. Let's take canned food for our first example. How about this savory rice with lamb stew? Sounds delicious, looks great on the package. But turn the package around and where's the lamb? Lamb doesn't come in until the 6th ingredient, just ahead of cornstarch. That's an awful lot of gravy and not much lamb. Another example are these prime cuts in gravy. The picture looks like beef stew with big chunks of meat swimming in gravy. Read the label on the back though, and you'll discover that those chunks are actually soy protein. You can tell by rinsing off the gravy, spreading it out on a plate, and looking at them. That's not meat, that's soy. There's nothing wrong with feeding your dog soy, but if you think you're feeding him beef, you're mistaken. If you're looking for canned food for your dog, make sure it has meat as one of the first 2 ingredients. What about dry food or kibble? This is always going to be a more economical choice because it's not 3/4 watered like the canned food is. Again though, you want meat to be very high on the ingredient list. It should be one of the first 3 ingredients in a dry food. Refrigerated or frozen dog food has become increasingly popular. The rules for choosing this are the same as for choosing a canned food. You definitely want meat to be one of the first 2 ingredients, and you don't need any sugar or artificial color in these foods. Your dog doesn't need sugar and he doesn't care what color his food is. What about the fake hamburger type of dog food? It's loaded with corn syrup and artificial coloring. Whatever you do, don't feed this stuff to your dog. What about homemade diets or cooking for your dog? This is a fine idea if you have the time and the inclination. But remember, you need a recipe that's created by a veterinary nutritionist, and you need a very specific vitamin and mineral supplement to make sure that that food is complete and balanced. I can get you started in that direction to learn how to create a healthy recipe for your dog. So remember, when you're shopping for a dog food, don't be faked out by what's on the front of the package. Check that fine print on the back. Read the ingredient list. It's all in my book, The Complete Healthy Dog Handbook.